Alright, Shalom, Mike. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Rakakudash. I'd like to give double honors to the Apostle Elders, Great Millstone. I'd like to say Shalom to the elect, that sees word in our true faith and sincerity. And yeah, today I just want to get into a lesson on dealing with the chariots, man. Because, it's to the point now, the words of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai is being made manifest on all levels, man. Matter of fact, let's get that real quick. The words that let you know we at the end, man. This word is being made manifest on all levels, man. So let's see. This is 2 9 and 5 said, "For like as all that is made in the world have a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest." See, everything that these scriptures have been talking about, pretty much now is now these words are walking out the page, man. Now you seeing these words being made manifest, man. Which one of those things that's being made manifest is the so-called UFOs, they are IFOs. We know what they are, which are the chariots of the Most High. For military terms, they call it the UAP, unidentified area phenomenon. Well, guess what? It's to the point now that Esau had to admit that there are unidentified but flying objects, which are so-called UFOs, man. This devil have to now admit that, man. Because this is going to be the vehicle of our salvation, and also this is that curse to go over the face of the earth. Matter of fact, let's get that real quick. Because this, it says, it's coming to the house of the thief. This is where you see the most chariot sightings, man, here in America, man. So matter of fact, I'm just gonna get started to talk. Zechariah 5:1. Then I returned and lifted up my eyes and looked, and behold, a flying roll. He said unto me, What seest thou? And I answered, I see a flying roll, the length thereof 20 cubits, and the breadth thereof 10 cubits. Then said he unto me, This is the curse that goeth over the face of the earth. See? This curse, which is really is a curse unto these people, man. Because by the way, the chariots is not going to be to their benefit. It's going to be to their destruction, man. It said, this is the curse that go over the face of the whole earth. For everyone that stealeth shall be cut off, as on this side, see? According to it. So if you guess, that's why I say it's gonna come to the house of the thief, man. Because this nigga Esau is pretty much he hit a major lick, and and when the Lord returns, he's still gonna be on the scene of the crime, man. It says, and everyone that swears shall be cut off, as on this side, according to it. It said, I will bring it forth, says the Lord of hosts, and it shall enter into the house of the thief. Oh, see, he said he's going to bring it forth, says the Lord of hosts. He said, and it shall enter into the house of the thief. And guess what? It's going to come in a formation. That's why I say the Lord of hosts. See, because them chariots going to come in a battle formation, man. Matter of fact, let's get some real quick. Jeremiah 31. Not Jeremiah, Isaiah 31 and 5. It says, as birds flying, so will the Lord of hosts defend Jerusalem. See? Defending, also he will deliver it, and passing over, he will preserve it. See? So this is how the Lord is going to defend us. Well, I say he's going to do that strange work. Matter of fact, I think that's, let me see, that's 28, 21. Bear with me. Yep, this is Isaiah 28, and I get to the point in 21. It says, For the Lord shall rise up as in Mount Perazim, he shall be wroth as in the valley of Gibeon, that he may do his work, his strange work, and bring it to pass his act, his strange act. Now, when you read into those different events, the strange work the Lord did was he pretty much defended Jerusalem with the chariots, man. He told King David to go behind the mulberry bushes. And he got down, and the Lord got down with them chariots, man. You know. So that's that strange word. That's how the Lord's going to defend us, man. And it said as birds flying. So you know how birds, they fly. First of all, they fly. So it's some in the air. And number two, it's going to come in a formation, man. You know what I mean? But that's the chariots. That's the veil of our salvation. But also that's the curse that go over the face of the earth. That's the chariot's gonna be part of that war in heaven, man. See Esau, he's this man is known as the eagle. His military is based on aerial attacks. He got the drones. He got these different these fighter jets, and that's why you go into Revelation 9th chapter. It touches on those airplanes, them dog fighters, man. Because that was a prelude to the war in heaven. That's World War I kick start off a lot of things, man. You know how war was gonna be played out, and and everything. Those that's it kick start how war was gonna be played out. With these different modern weaponry, but ultimately them dog fighters, man. And that's what you're going. This is gonna be part of that last war. Is that war in heaven when Esau go against these chariots, man? Which Esau's gonna lose in a horrific way, man. So going back to Zechariah 5 and 4, it said, "I will bring it forth," said the Lord of hosts, "and it shall enter into the house of the thief." Who is that? It's talking about America, man. Because this land right here, and if you ain't just no simp, you want to be real, this place was stolen, man. This whole land mass of America, this whole country was stolen, man. It said, "Into the house of him that swear falsely by my name." Yeah, they stole it, and they call it manifest destiny, which in the part it's true because the scriptures got to come to pass. But then they say that that they are the children of the Lord. That this is that the Bible is the law of the land. So they swear falsely by the name of the Lord. It says, "And it shall remain in the midst of his house, and shall consume it with the timber thereof and the stones thereof." So yeah, the chariots is going to destroy this place, man. That's going to be part of it. From the nuclear fire, from the from the missiles, and from them chariots, man. That concentrated fire, man. Them laser beams, man. Because the chariots going to destroy, but it's also going to deliver, man. Yeah, matter of fact, let's get that in Isaiah 26 and 20. It says, "Come, my people, enter thou into thy chambers." See, what's the chambers? Those chariots. Because they're going to be known as chambers, because that's when that new covenant is gonna be activated, man. That's when that new covenant is going to be activated. That's when we're going to be joined with the Lord. That's when that marriage is gonna. That's when we're gonna come into each other. That's when that time it was for us to be joined together. We enter into them chambers, man. That's when that new covenant is going to be activated, when we get into them chariots, man. It says, "Come, my people, enter into thy chambers, and shut thy doors about thee. Hide thyself as it were for a little moment, until the indignation be overpassed." See? So the Lord's going to beam us up in the chariots, so we can escape the discretion. Matter of fact, let's get that in Revelation 11th chapter. Because that's the only way to escape. You just got to go up. Yeah, you gotta pretty much be in them chariots, man. Because Esau, he knows that the escape, you got to go up. That's why you're gonna have these. They're gonna have these different space stations. They're gonna be in these different space stations. But the Lord's gonna beam us up into chariots, man. Like when Noah and that ark, then it said the ark went up, man. It rode on them waters, which we gonna ride on the waters, man. So this Revelation 11 and 12. It said, and they heard a great voice from heaven saying unto them, come up hither. And they ascended up to heaven in a cloud, and their enemies beheld them. Now this is not just talking about. This is not talking about a cloud, man. This is actually talking about a chariot. Matter of fact, let's get this in Acts, and then we're gonna go to Second Esdras, because Acts is gonna say a cloud, but if you read Second Esdras, it's gonna say a mountain. So which one with it? And and when you go to Revelations, I believe the 19th chapter, it says a white horse, man. You know. So let's get this in let's see, Acts 1 and I started on 9. It says, and when he had spoken these things, while they beheld, he was taken up, and a cloud received him out of their sight. And while they looked steadfastly towards heaven as he went up, behold, two men stood by them in white apparel, which also said, ye men of Galilee, why stand ye gazing up into heaven? This same Yahushua, which is taken up from you into heaven, shall so come in like manner as ye see him go into heaven. So the Lord, Yahweh Shemel is going to return, in a chariot, man. The way you read the scripture said, to make his clouds a chariot. A cloud is just another nickname for chariot. Just like how Jake, we won't just say car, we might say whip. If it is a specific car, you might say, the Benz, or the BMW, or you might say Chevy, But that's the same thing with the chariots. The chariots, the clouds, the pillar of fire, the whirlwind, that mountain, or the flying roll, the wheel within a wheel. Those are just different names for the chariots, man. So let's go to Second Ezra 13 real quick. And I'm gonna jump around on that because let's see. I'm gonna just get this. Let's see. Second Ezra 13 and 2 said, and lo, there arose a wind from the sea that it moved all the waves thereof. And I beheld, and lo, that man was strong with the thousands of heaven. See, so that lets you know that this sea is talking about the first layer of heaven, man, the skies, man. And the Lord coming back deep with the thousands of heaven, meaning the angels and the chariots, It said, and when he looked and turned his countenance to look, all things trembled that were seen under him. So that's not talking about the literal waters and the fishes. Scripture said the fish is going to be trembling as well, but they're talking about when the Lord come back, he's going to crack the clouds. And guess what? Everybody going to fall apart if you don't love his appearance. Yeah. And that's another thing. He said you love his appearance. We going to love when your house shall pop up, man. Let's see. Let me jump down. In verse 6, it says, but I beheld, and lo, he had graved himself a great mountain and flew up upon it. See? But the other scripture says a cloud, man. It says, but I would have seen the region of place where the hill was graven, and I could not. So this was a huge chariot, man. This was a huge chariot. Now, let's see. Okay, this is jump down to verse 12. In other words, I saw the same man come down from the mountain and call unto him another peaceable multitude. See? So the Lord pretty much is called us up into that mountain. Or we pretty much getting beamed up into that mountain or that cloud or the chariot, man. So that's what that is, man. This is the vehicle of our salvation. And this is the curse that go over the face of the earth, man. This is what's going to be. That's part of the fanners. You read Jeremiah. I think that's 51. The fanners that's going to fan them. That's going to be the angels in them chariots, man. Getting that fire a little more hot, man. You know what I mean? So let's read this again. Revelation 11. I'm gonna start at 11. I'm gonna start at Verse 12 again, it said, and they heard a great voice from heaven saying unto them, come up hither. And they sent it up to heaven in a cloud, and their enemies beheld them. See? It said, in the same hour was there a great earthquake, and the 10th part of the city fell, and in the earthquake were slain of men 7,000. And the remnant were afraid, and gave glory to the power of heaven. See? So the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai, pretty much he delivered us from this great discretion, man. And it said the remnant were afraid. We're going to have the new bodies and everything. Still going to be scared as hell, man. You know? And it said it gave glory to the power of heaven, man. Because we're going to be praising Yahweh Shema Shai. And we're going to be in the chariots, man. Matter of fact, because, let's see. We're going to be singing the Song of Moses, man. Let's see. This is Revelation 15:2 said, and I saw as it were a sea of glass mingled with fire, and them that had gotten the victory over the beast. Yeah, so the sea of glass mingled with fire meant what? That when the Lord beamed us up in chariots, pretty much we was pretty much you seen the ozone layer, man. You seen the oil around the earth, and that fire got that high, man. You pretty much outside the ozone layer, and you see that the discretion, man. That's what that is. That's the discretion, man. You know, it says, and them that got the victory over the beast and over his image and over his mark and over the number of his name, stand on the sea of glass, having the hearts of the Most High. See, and ain't like it's a literal sea of glass. No, it's talking about us in them chariots, and we're gonna be above the ozone layer, man. You know, it said, and they sing the song of Moses, the servant of the Most High. It says, in the song of the Lamb, saying, great and marvelous are thy works. Lord power almighty, just and true are thy ways, thou King of the saints. So, hey, the Lord, pretty much, man, hey, we get on them chariots, man, we're going to be praising and Yahweh Shema Shai and singing the song of Moses, man. And where can you find the song of Moses? In Exodus the 15th chapter, man. Right when the last Israelite got over that, you know, to that piece of that dry land, you know, and that was it, man. The Lord crashed the waters on Pharaoh and his army, man. You know, so that's how we're going to be scarcely saved in that manner, man. You know, the Lord going to beam us up in the very same hour. You know, the discretion going to be here, man. That's why I said when that 7th trumpet be blown, we got to be out of here. And how we going to get out of here? By the way of them chariots, man. So, yeah, I get hold of edifying. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bashim Yahweh Shai, Bashim Kakodash. Double honors to the positive of the great millstone. Shalom to the elect that teach the word and our truth and sincerity. DTA, Bible Ball.